It's that they're never able to change, that they're stuck in that forever.
That they never change.
That they never change.
When we're sober, that we're still in that same mindset of like criminal thinking and being violent when we're really not.
And they don't allow us to show that we have changed. Showing that we can be a new person or that we can do the job that we are asking for.
People still judge me by what I've done in my past.
So one of the biggest stereotypes about people who've previously been incarcerated and then got out that really annoys me is that so many of them assume we're all drug addicts.
They judge us by what we've done, but by everybody else's, what they have done, and they don't separate us and allow us to be our own person.
If somebody has one charge, the next person's gonna have it, and then they're gonna continue to get them.
It's us and them is what I feel like the opinion of the public is.
That we all like don't care about other people or care about ourselves, where we don't want to prosper in life, or like all we want to do is, just do bad things, when that's not really the truth.
It's not fair when you're trying to do good in your life and people are still judging you by what you did when you weren't the same person you are now. So. Well, the background check, probably. That's the biggest thing.
They look at the criminal background and they're like, oh my gosh, no way are we gonna hire you.
They wouldn't hire me because of a expunged theft charge on my record. They didn't even do a background check to even see if it was there or not. But because I was being honest that it could be on my record or it could be expunged, they still wouldn't hire me.
Like, I have great work experience, I'm a great worker, I have great work ethic, and I can't seem to get a job anywhere because people see my pending charges and they just assume that I am the worst and they can't, you know what I mean?
I want to do stuff with animals, like I'm trying to get a thing going for volunteering at the Humane Society. They don't want anybody that has any type of violence on their records at all.
Some employers, especially more corporate employers, want nothing to do with that.
I interviewed with 3 construction companies through the Carpenters Union, and all of them said we hire felons, and all of them said we won't hire you because your felony is too extreme.
I am a paralegal by trade, and I have contacted major law firms over the United States, and nobody will hire me because I was in prison for 21 years.
Doesn't matter if you're trying to do good, it doesn't matter what you like, how much clean time you have.
I just started telling them, like, look, I was in prison for this, and they're like, oh, that's too extreme. Because I didn't want to go through the interview just to be told no. So like that's been a huge challenge for me personally.
When someone's willing to work and you wanted to hire them in the first place, why would you fire me because of my background from my past? Like, that makes no sense to me.
You gotta still have hope, because some people will hire you, despite it, that you've been in prison, you ain't got an education, but you're willing to work. That's what a lot of people look for. But like I say, it's still that stigma, that a lot of people don't want to work, even though some do.
Most recently, probably my Exitex job, it was most satisfying in some ways. It was a small location, not many people work there, but it was a job where I had some freedom to do things.
I worked my way up from a kennel attendant to the co-director of the Trumpeldor County Humane Society, and yeah, well, within like 4 or 5 months. And I just like animals more than I like people. Just plain and simple.
I really liked working at UPS because UPS was like a lot of physical work, a lot of you felt very productive and like you've accomplished things when you got done with your shift. Every day was an accomplishment. Every day was a really intensive, just really put your mind and your body to the work all at once.
The best job I've had so far has been drywalling, simply because my boss was really awesome. I had a lot of flexibility, and he wanted the work to get done, and he wanted to get done right. So as long as I could meet that, like, he was totally flexible if I needed to go see my agent or I needed to be somewhere or do something, and he was very encouraging of volunteer activities. So like, he let me off work several times because he wanted me to go to volunteer activities because he himself is a volunteer.
I got a job at Aramark. I only worked there for a week, but That was the very first job I had since being in the criminal system because I didn't work for a long time. But it was fast-paced. They didn't care about my background, and they pay really good.
Salvation Army. Bell ringing for them. Seeing people, giving and meeting people, answering questions, and greeting people. Because I'm a people person.
My best job is working here at Western. I love working at Western. I love working with the people. I work in the Commons Department upstairs in the library, and I direct people and help them out with what they need to learn or help them out with they need books or anything like that.
I had an under-the-table job working for a guy who did estate buyouts, and that was probably the funnest.
To keep it real with you, they let you eat all you want during a break. Like if you go on a break, you eat all you want. So you just leave there with a full stomach.
I used to run my own crew building grain bins in North and South Dakota, and like they didn't judge me by my history from day one.
When I get into something, I dive all the way deep into it, which is part of the reason why I got bumped up to co-director so fast, is because I really just dove in and put all my time into it. It's just something, I don't see it as work if you enjoy it. It's not work. Yeah. It's just, it makes you feel good.
Because I'm a really hard worker, I learn really fast. I am great with people. I can adapt to anything. I've literally spent my life adapting. My energy radiates out, so like I help build people up and bring people up too.
Because I will do everything I can to learn every aspect of the job so that I can handle it and help others and always be productive. I mean, I really strive to be somebody that's reliable and dependable. Like, it's a very important thing for me.
I don't like to do nothing. I always need to be doing something. It's doing something that is productive, something that's helping somebody else. But if I can train somebody and help them learn, I love doing that. I love helping people learn.
Overtime or stay a little extra if necessary. I stay working. I don't lag on my breaks. I often don't take them or take them for as long as other people do. I'm a very active person, and I really enjoy getting out and doing things and working and being connected with people.
If you tell me you want something done, I will shake that bone until I find your answer. And I will give you that answer when we are ready.
I am dedicated. I am hardworking. I've had like a lot of experience in a lot of things. Just because I have a criminal background doesn't mean I don't have knowledge or experience in things. And I'm pretty awesome, so.
Because I'm an out-of-box thinker. I'm a team player.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I'm a good worker. I'm a hard worker. I learn fast. Everybody loves me. Even at Western, you guys love me.
I know, yeah.
Like, I have that outgoing personality that people get along with me to a point.